Hello, welcome into tonight's Lady Cougar basketball action between the Lady Cougars, who are the visitors tonight, and the Seneca Lady Indians, who are the home team. We're in the Gym City Classic. Both teams coming off losses in their respective first round, as Seneca lost to Lockwood on Monday, and New Heights lost to Sarcoxy on Monday night. So we're here in Diamond in the middle school gym for the second round here in the Gym City Classic. So the Cougars, pretty rough game Monday night against Sarcoxy. Got down late, had a much better second half, but definitely not enough to dig at the hole that they were already put in the first half. So it looks like we've got starters here for the Seneca Lady. We've got number 0, senior, Wade. Number 11, Gill, sophomore. Number 25, Hancock, a junior. Number maybe 31, Middick, senior. Starting for the Lady Cougars, number 44, House, Hayes, senior. Starting for the Lady Cougars, we've got 3 seniors and 2 sophomores. Starting here for the Cougars, Sanchez, Stout, Beaver, Quaddy, and Doris. So Ella Nelson still out with concussion tonight. So awkward tip, Quaddy able to secure it, gets the ball up to Sanchez. Sanchez cross court, dangerous, and we're going to get a back court early in the call. As Jesse stepped in the back court to try to get that pass. So Seneca already bringing up some pressure here early in the first. Get this clock down to... So Seneca bring the ball up. Cougars showing a 1-2-1, wanting to trap really everything up top. Ball skipped over to the open spot. Good closeout by Doris. Back up the top, Sanchez. Cougars doing a good job flying around. Stout's going to get called. Good play by Stout to force the loose ball as it goes out of bounds. And the Cougars now get control of the ball. Likewise, we have that high pressure. Good find by Quaddy. Oh, nice pass by Sanchez to Doris. Good point by the Cougars. Good play to break that high pressure. Pass over to the wing. Back. And then equally, Seneca able to break the pressure and find the open spot. Doris opens out still long. Over to Stout. Dribbles in, back to Stout. Has an open 3. Takes it and drills it. Great shot by Stout to put the Cougars up 3. You know, the first half against Sarcoxy the other day was just really difficult. Oh, high shot. Able to come up with their own rebound. Good find by Stout, pushing the ball up to Beaver. Beaver having to defend it. Almost passes, and she does. It's called for the backcourt again. So good high-paced game here. Cougars really slow start against Sarcoxy on Monday night, but come out here firing and have an early lead against Seneca. 44 passes the ball to 11, looks down on the low post. Passes it back up across the 25. Pulls the jumper off. Seneca able to secure the rebound. Quaddy putting the pressure on. Sanchez, Cougars doing a good job of closing out. Allie on a mismatch. Over to help. So Doris comes over to help and gets called for the foul. To send number 0, Wade, to the line to shoot 2. Cougars doing a great job defensively, flying around, closing out and creating kind of those double pressure opportunities. Wade goes to the line. True on the first. Of course, giving a few notes to Quaddy here. I love to see the speed early in the game here, as the girls are putting kind of the pressure on defensively, and Seneca's matching that. Good tip by Doris. Beaver able to recover. Passes over to Sanchez. Sanchez looks for the cutter. Pressure on. Beaver bobbles the ball. Back over to Sanchez. Sanchez. Shot gets blocked. Quaddy gets on the floor. We're going to get a jump ball. That'll go to Seneca. So Julie with a good drive. Just the height in the middle. Hard to overcome. Gets a piece of it. And now it's Seneca's ball. At 44 high. Ace bringing the ball up. Ball back up to the top. Number 5. Skip pass. Stout almost got a hand on it. Ball to the inside. Good box. It's a box out. We're going to get a foul here. Foul's on Quaddy. So that'll be her first foul, 2 team fouls for New Heights. And Lackey checks in for Quaddy. So some more screens. Number 11 not quite ready for it. Loose ball. Good rip by Sanchez to pull the ball loose. Over to Stout on the wing. Skip pass to Lackey. Lackey underneath. Back up Stout. Stout able to secure the ball, take a good shot. Just a little bit long on the ball. Zero's pushing the ball down. Cougars trying to put the trap in. An errant pass. Oh, great play by Doris. Great pressure by Carly to keep the pressure on the ball. As they were trying to save it, she was able to secure it and get down there for a fast break opportunity. Tip by Beaver. Again, Cougars doing a great job at defense here, keeping that ball pressure on. Back up to the top. Levin looks into the high post, turns around, shot. Shoots wide to the right. Oh, soft pass. Kind of slipped out of Stout's hands. 5 on the missed shot. Has it up the Doris to the top, who shoots a 3. Just bounces long. Oh, there's a travel. So many travel. Turn and spun on that. Trying to find 5, but no call on that between the three refs that we got here tonight. Nice cut through drive, but missed shot. Gets multiple rebounds. That's definitely over. And then we're going to get a foul on Doris. So multiple offensive rebounds, as it seems like nobody here was totally blocking out. Doris picks up her quick second early here in the first quarter. And we send Lady Indians to the line again. 11 Gill. True on her first. Doris with 2 quick fouls. Quaddy's got to come back in here. Doris has to set just a little bit. So Gilda shoots her second shot. As the Cougars lead 7-4. Good on the second. Substitution as Orsini checks in for the Lady Indians. So putting high pressure on, a 1-3-1, 3-quarter trap. Cougars handling the trap. Tough pass across the middle. Jesse gets a little bit of that frustration foul. That long distance bounce pass across the middle of the court in a 1-3-1, 3-quarter trap is a tough pass to make, and another set of free throws for the Cougars as Coach B wants a timeout. So Seneca applying different types of pressure, doing the half court and then the 3-quarter court pressures, trying to create trap opportunities. The Cougars trying to kind of break that pass through full court or cross court passes. That's always just a really tough pass to make. So Coach B working here on some type of pest break to be able to create more opportunities here. Cougars started off hot offensively with 7 quick points after we only scored 4 points in the first quarter on Monday night against Sarcoxy. So it's good to see them coming out and getting some buckets after we just had a tough time getting any shots to fall in our first game of the Gym City tournament. Substitution here now as Golden checks in now for Seneca. So number 44, Hayes to the line. How to shoot 2. Cougars keep their same lineup. Nice, good on the first. Opportunity here to tie up the game. It's set. Ball's loose, and we're going to get a jump ball. And it'll be Cougars' ball. Cougars unable to secure the rebound. It's a jump ball. This is more of kind of a 1-2-2, or excuse me, 1-2-1-1 press that we're seeing here from Seneca. Trying to trap the second across the line. Skip pass just a little late. Looking for Sanchez underneath. But I think everybody kind of watched Beaver's eyes and was able to read where that ball was going. So Sanchez to throw the ball in. Stout curls around. Ball up to her. Looks for the shot. Sanchez takes the shot. Just bounces long. Good rebound by Beaver. Beaver backs over to Stout. Quaddy goes to the high post. Beaver looking, skips it back over to Sanchez. Thinks about it. Drives in. Gets blocked. Loose ball. Quaddy trying to, oh, there's travel. Yeah. Good pressure by Quaddy on the loose ball to create the travel. It's another block for Seneca. They definitely have the height advantage. Ball over to Lackey. Lackey back up top, ball over to Stout. A little bit outside of her. Skip pass, good skip. Sanchez with the drive shot, good shot. Quaddy tipping, can't get the ball. And Seneca's bringing the ball up now. Cougars getting their 1-2-2-Z. Nice drive, a little bit long. Long. Just the height of Seneca's difficult for the girls to overcome. And that's a three-pointer made by King. Lackey goes up. Good shot by Lackey. Just able to come through, just shoots a little hard off the back of the glass. Drive. Quaddy coming down with the rebound. Good escape by Stout. Ball passed just a little bit behind. A little bit behind Lackey, and she's unable to secure it in loose ball. It's a little sloppy by the Cougars, who are now, excuse me, that was a three-pointer. We're now fouled behind by 3. This pump faked up in the air. Looks to make a move, got the cutter. Kind of a baby hook there underneath. Good find. Lackey steps through, misses. Lackey gets going to get the push. So Lackey trying to secure a rebound, gets run into by I think number, let's see here. Yeah, 44, Hayes. So another good opportunity. Just Lackey unable to come up with the basket. Able to secure rebound. Ball to Stout. She goes to the high post. Just passes it. Just outside the reach of Quaddy. So ball being right up with Seneca. Cougars not pressing up high this time. Definitely 45 pushing around. Good stop there. Ball's loose. Kicks the ball out, able to find it. She thinks about the shot. 44 looks to drive. Good pressure there. And again, another scoop. And Beaver, nobody sees the pass coming. Kind of an awkward shot there, and the ball's going to go out of bounds, and it's going to stay Seneca's ball. Just a little bit of some rough passing here by both teams. Passing to people who aren't just quite ready to receive it or just not quite crisp enough. A couple substitutions, 31 and 2 come in for Seneca. 1:18 left in the first quarter. Pass up high. She likes to cut and drive. Ball on the inside. And we're going to get travel as she was trying to back into Lackey. She just shifted her feet. Been quite a bit of traveling tonight, not necessarily all of it called. Seneca setting back a little bit in defense. High pass just tipped. It's more rough passes here by New Heights. Quaddy putting the pressure on. Good curl move. Lackey's getting the ball, but everybody's swarming for it. And it's going to be a jump ball. No, it should be and it's going to stay Seneca ball on the jump. 53 seconds left. My clock will get tied up here in a second. On the cutter. An errant pass, quite able to come up with it. 3-on-1, she loses the dribble. Sanchez trying to get down there, just can't hang on to the dribble on a loose ball and a turnover. Now Seneca now brings the ball up. Ball into the high post, Quaddy's gonna reach. Now get called for the foul. Tight defense. Tight defense by Stout and Sanchez, putting the pressure on. Looking in, gets the ball to 44, set ups the offense. Over the wing to number 2, trying to get to that high post. Jump shot from deep, ball short. Stout able to get the rebound, cutting through the lane. Oh, nice take. Nice take. You kind of see she got the momentum. You had Beaver on the weak side block, but she found a lane to be able to get a great layup there. Ball in the high, cut through, gonna get, Stout called for the foul as she reached across her arm. And we're gonna send another free throw trip for Seneca. Seneca getting plenty of opportunities to the line as they outsize the Cougars. Number 31, Middick to the line to shoot 2. Bounces off the back of the rim on the first. Ready for the second shot here. All short. And it's going to be Cougars ball. 2.3 seconds on the official game clock. Long half-court shot. Oh, no good. So the New Heights Cougars, 9 points, trailing Seneca Lady Indians with 11 into the first quarter. So Cougars started hot in the game with 7 quick points, and then kind of dried up for a while. And we're able to finally get a couple more on the board later. And then Seneca, who had a little bit of a slow start themselves, were able to kind of eke away at that lead. But I do believe, I think 6 points, 5 or 6 points of theirs came through the free throw line. So the Cougars definitely having problems as the Lady Indians are driving into the lane and creating shot opportunities, and the Cougars maybe just being out of position or really just not having enough height. They're trying to get after that ball and getting called for those fouls on those shots. So we see a lot of changing of the defense. Both teams starting with a lot of pressure and backing it off. They're definitely playing a lot of zone. And a lot of substitutions by Seneca. As they've played a good percentage of their bench already in this game. So here to start the second half here, as the Cougars trail 9-11. It'll be Cougars ball to start the second quarter. in the second quarter. Oh man, what is it? My clock. Ball tip. Sanchez able to secure. Doris is back in the game for the Lady Cougars. Nice pass to, it's a good look. Just to pass a little wide. Able to secure. Quaddy kicks the ball out to Sanchez. Sanchez for 3. Ooh, good cut in there by Allie. Gets punched. Yeah, I like that call. She got a good ball, but came in and got pushed from behind. Cougars looking crisper. He starts just wide open shot, just short. And Seneca secures the rebound and brings the ball up. Good way to take away that high post by Stout. Stout just all sorts of great pressure by Stout tonight. Just constantly pressuring that ball. Lady Indians bringing it in, number 44 setting up the offense. Cougars in a 2-3. 2-3 to kind of take away that high post and be able to slow down the drive. Got a one-on-one opportunity down low. Stout comes across for the help. Quaddy fights through it. Pokes the ball out of her hands, rolls out as Doris tries to save it. Seneca's ball out of bounds. 11-7. Ball bound at 25. Back there trying to run that. Slip that inbounder into that 3-corner position, which you assume so many teams do this year. Probably gets up with a pump fake. Trying to isolate that down low. Fadeaway shot, short. Almost out of bounds. 11 doesn't know where to go with it. Passes in for the cutter. And the Lady Indians go up 13-9. Doris looks through, drives, skip pass. Good hands. Stout had to look if she wanted it. Now she's dribbling through. Way to get through the drill. Oh, man. And she's going to get clipped. And they're going to call. We're going to get an offensive foul called on Stout. As Allie was trying to drive through the lane and gets clipped. And they're going to call, they're just going to call the turnover, excuse me, not a foul, but a turnover. As she lost the ball, and they're not going to call that kind of clip that she got hit by. It looks like the refs are talking to each other a little bit. So Coach B calls a timeout here with 6:32 left in the second quarter. Cougars down 9-13. Stout flying all over the court defensively and offensively, literally all over the floor. On to 44. Hayes, she sets up the offense. Cougars in the 2-3. Nice trap up top. Loses the ball. Doris comes up with it. Thinks about it for a second. Skips it back over to Sanchez. Sanchez tipped. Pass. That's got to be a travel. Good place by Sanchez. Sanchez, man, Stout. Doris looks incredible amount of hustle here by these Lady Cougars. Quaddy thinks about it. Pass it over to Sanchez. Good ball movement by the Cougars. Beaver for 3. Oh, just bounces long. Sanchez secures the rebound. Doris finds a good find to Beaver. Just hard off the glass. Good offensive possession by the Cougars. You hate that they didn't come up with any points. It's such fantastic ball movement. And ball's going to go out of bounds. It's going to go Cougars ball. Couple substitutions here. 24 and 3 come in for Seneca as Lackey comes in for Quaddy. Again, fantastic ball movement. Much crisper passes. Lackey finds Doris. Doris with a good cut. Going to get called for the foul. Wish we could have got those shots to fall, but it was a great passes. Doris came down the middle of the lane. Lackey was able to find her and just gets called for that foul. Definitely a physical game here so far for both teams, as our guard defense has just been swarming. And just kind of a size and strength differential. The Doris bounces off to the right on the first one. Good on the second. 10-13. High pass, unable to secure it. And the turnover by the Lady Indians is going to give the Cougars back the ball. Now we got a 1-2. Oh, tough pass. Good secure by Doris. Ball's tipped as it goes out to Sanchez. On fake by Beaver. Over to the wing to Stout. Stout trying to create a little bit of distance to the dribble. Nice drive by Allie. Oh, good drive. Able to secure her own rebound on the ground and gets fouled. The number 44, Hayes, and we got a substitute here as 45 comes in for 11. So Allie's doing everything out here. Passes it up top. Oh, ball's tipped. Everybody secured, but no. Picked, and it'll go back to Cougar ball. So tough pass. Trying to find Allie up top. And difficult pass. Beaver bringing the ball up. Pass it over to Stout. Got to be tiff. That ball was tipped. That ball was tipped. Cougars want to see a foul on Allie. And we're going to get a foul on that one. Allie, like I said tonight, Allie's all over the floor. And we get another foul. Coach is pleading him to pay a little bit more attention to what's going on with his girls. Beaver wide open on the weak outside. Pump fake, that ball gets poked. And she tries to make a cut. As number 3 catches it at the last second. Cougar ball on the want to pass inside, so we got a substitute, 25 coming in for number 5. Who had that tip pass a minute ago, but wasn't able to secure it before it went out of bounds. Stout into Beaver, back into Stout. Good jumper from the baseline. And we got another foul here on Seneca. Sanchez is trying to do that. I don't know how many team fouls this is. That's got to be, yeah, that's 5. That's 5. So Sanchez will go to the line. So a flurry of fouls here. Cougar fans have not been quiet about some of these calls sending our girls to the floor. Sanchez long on the first. Sets up for her second shot. Two primary point guards. Well, Stout, Beaver, and Sanchez yet to have a breather in this game. Good shot on the second. And makes it now 11-13. Cougars providing higher pressure on the point guard. And good read by Stout to pick off the pass. Oh, tough pass. Beaver under secure. Behind the back is good. It just came right underneath the rim. Good layup by Beaver. And we got a timeout. So if we had a playback here, like Brian's main rig, I would have gone back to that. So it was a tough pass to Beaver on the opposite baseline. I thought maybe it was a chance that it was going to go out of bounds, but instead she secures it, comes up underneath the backside of the rim and gets a great layup to tie the game. So Cougars battling really hard. Without Allie, without Ella Nelson here, don't have a lot of substitutions here for our primary starters. And so not a lot of breathers. We've seen Quaddy and Lackey switching in and out for each other, but so far the Cougars only been able to play 6 girls in total. And so, and as hard as they're playing, doing a great job of keeping their wind. So 44 bringing the ball up. Picks up her dribble. Pass over 24. Sanchez guarding. Passes to the high post. Cuts in. Tries to find, and we're going to get a jump ball. As Lackey came in, put her hand on the ball and forced the jump. So it'll stay Seneca's ball. Cougars running the 2-3. Up high. An errant pass. Beaver wide open. Nobody around her. Great job. Good finish to take back the lead. 15-13. Cougars having a great job. 44 talking to her teammates. Ball to the high post. Cuts up there to 25 for 3 and makes it. Big answer by Seneca to take back the lead, take back the lead. To the high post. Doris looks over to the wing. Sanchez open, looks to respond herself. Just bounces short off the front of the rim. Fast break opportunity. Pulls back up. Sanchez reads. Need that ref to move out of the way a little bit further. Sanchez tipped the ball. Looking for an opportunity to make a kind of a good play there, but didn't want to run through the ref to get it. Cougars down 1. 3 minutes left. Threes, good. A big time 3 shooting for Seneca. I feel like most of their points are off free throws and 3s. Tough pass cross court back to Sanchez. Let's see if we can respond. And she does. Great shot by Sanchez. Make the score now just a 1-point game for Seneca. Drives in, looks for this pass, not ready. Cougars providing pressure, and that's going to be off of White, and it's going to go black ball. Quaddy coming in for Lackey now. Sanchez. Giving her a breather after the big 3. 1-point lead for Seneca. Passport misread the whole way by 25. Cougars dropping back. That provides so much pressure. Oh, that's a double dribble. The 24 had the shot ready, thought about it for a second, then decided she was going to drive, but can't do that after you've already used up your dribble. 2:19 on the game clock. Beaver brings the ball up. Resident of the pressure. Tough pass. Doris able to secure it. Ball up to, there's a little bit of flop there in my opinion as she's trying to draw the foul. Shot long. Doris trying to go up for the rebound. Quaddy rips it free. Tough pass though by Jenna. Stolen back and then put in for 2. Jenna trying to find the outlet change, and we're going to get a foul. That's going to send Jesse to the line. So Jenna able to secure the rebound, went back to the original outlet, but things had changed and the defender had slid down. And so she didn't check before she made the second pass. Beaver to the line to shoot 2. Long on the first. Couple substitutions here as we're getting our starters finally getting some breathers. Stout sits down for the first time as Sanchez comes back in. Beaver line to shoot her second. Long on that one as well. Seneca secures the rebound, pushes the ball up the court. Pass to the high post. Trying to take that's close. Quaddy doing a good job of forcing the jump ball, reaching around on number 11. Must be working on her grip strength. Working on her hands to be able to hang on to those balls, those passes. Got a substitution here. Very brief substitutions for our starters. As Doris grabs a breather. For probably about 30 seconds. That's what it's been the average for our senior starters. Nice skip pass to Lackey. Great find to close the lead to 1. So great skip pass and good finish by Lackey. Cougars setting back a little bit lower. Allie able to read that pass and jump it. So Stout doing a good job closing out those passes and just kind of reading their eyes. Ball in bounds. Now setting up their offense. So high post, looking at that backdoor cut. It was there. Cougars didn't see it coming. A lot of pressure on Beaver. Beaver over to the post. Looks up there. Sanchez back to Quaddy. Quaddy swings it over to Stout. Stout for 3. Oh, just short. Quaddy's up. Shoots it short. Gonna get a jump ball. As Quaddy and Sanchez putting the pressure on, forcing the jump ball. Substitution here, number 2 comes in the game. So number 5. Number 2, Edwards, I think it's her first time to come into the game. 42 seconds left in the game. Seneca with a 3-point lead. Pass to the wing, looks in at a low post, tipped by Quaddy. Loose ball. Stout able to secure it. Decides to pull up. 31 trips over nobody. Gets hurt. Lackey underneath. Good step back by Lackey. And we got somebody hurt here. So we're going to take an injury timeout here. I didn't see any contact. It looks like she slipped on her own. Maybe she ran into her own player. I didn't really actually see the action. I was tracking the ball as they passed down to Lackey. Lackey did a good job catching the ball, stepping back, moving herself into the right position, and just getting those easy 2 points. So good back and forth here between the Cougars and the Indians. Cougars able to keep pace. So number 31, Middick, being helped to the sideline after going down. Hopefully she's okay. As the refs are bringing us back in. It's going to be white ball. 22 seconds left on the game clock. Cougars doing full court pressure. Good pressure by the Cougars to force a turnover. Stout able to secure it. Beaver picks up her dribble in the front court. Makes a tough pass. And we're going to get called for the push. And Stout was hustling for the ball. And that's going to send Allie to the line. Allie to the line for an opportunity to take the lead. Beaver picking up her dribble just on the outside of the half-court line in a trap. Kind of makes a Hail Mary pass that Stout rushes towards and gets the contact. Cougars playing such tight defense, hustling so well. It's tough to keep your legs here at the end of halves. So Allie first, second, chance to tie the game. And falls short. Good trap. Long, hard off the glass. And that'll be it for the first half. So at the end of the first half, Seneca Lady Indians 23, New Heights Lady Cougars 22. We'll take a muted break here. We'll keep the live feed running, but we'll take a break here from the audio commentary and we'll come back right before the beginning of the second half. All right, getting ready here for the second half of the New Heights Christian versus the Seneca Indians in the Gym City Classic consolation bracket. Both teams lost on Monday, so now they're playing for a chance to go. Both teams are going to get a game no matter what, just depending on the place. Cougars came out hot, opened up with 7 quick points, and then Seneca was able to catch back up. The second quarter was much more a story of just kind of a back and forth as Seneca would pull ahead and the New Heights Cougars would catch back up with them, and kind of that back and forth. Great hustle by the New Heights Cougars to battle against the height of the Seneca Indians. So back with the original starters: Beaver, Stout, Sanchez, Doris, and Quaddy. And it looks like the original starters for the Lady Indians. Cougars ball to start the second half as they are down by 1 point. Stout brings the ball in to Beaver. Beaver looks for the three. Out to Quaddy on the wing. Back up to Beaver. Trying to set a screen on the far side to Sanchez. A little high. She's able to recover it. Long rebound by Stout. Quick put back up. By just a short call. The play worked exactly like they wanted to. Just a missed three opportunity. Cougars running a 2-3 defense. Trying to take away that high post that the Lady Indians want to find. Trying to get the ball onto the inside. Quaddy gets cooked on the inside. 2 points. Good step around by number 0. High screen. Ball dribbled off her feet. Doris gets down on the ground, and it's going to be a jump ball. Beaver trying to create. Yeah, a little confusion here. Yeah, jump ball. That's what I thought. Yeah, jump ball. Clock kept running despite the dead ball for a few moments. 44 bringing the ball down. Cougars looking to take away the high post. Both crashed the high post. So in that 2-3, we had the middle and the wing kind of crashed that high post, and nobody stayed short on that short corner. Had the entry pass, but luckily no shot. Nobody reading that shot. Again, Seneca trying to take advantage of the height that they have. Ball tipped. Doris content to let it walk out of bounds.
Get a stop here. Get a stop. Yep.
Beaver looks to set up the ball at the offense. Flash to the high post. Brings it back. Tough pass. Doris brings it back across to Sanchez. Low flasher. Skip pass. A little bit of a step. Short shot. Short. Quaddy going up for the rebound. Ball rolling around. Way to find Doris. Ball gets stripped. Get a jump ball to stay Cougars ball. Sanchez will take the ball out. Beaver up high for the deep throw. And Stout dribbles left. Dribbles into traffic. Sanchez gets her feet gathered. Shoots, just rolls out. Quaddy on the tip. And goes out of bounds on White. It'll stay Cougars ball for another inbounds opportunity. Fusion back up to Stout. Content to run the same play again. And she gets it. Great shot by Allie on the inbounds play. Too easy for the Cougars. Ball tipped. Good hands. Hard pass. Tougher shot. Ball over the top of their heads. Sanchez secures the ball. Looks up. Finds Beaver. Beaver goes right. Dribbles up. Looks in the traffic. Ball pass. Doris goes for three. Bounces long. A little bit of a body push. It's going to be a jump ball. This time we'll go Seneca. Cougars getting plenty of 3 opportunities. Substitution is 24, comes in for 0. Cougars doing the 3-court pressure, or maybe just trying to put pressure in on the point guard. Nope, there we go. Looking for the half-court pressure. Skip past the 5, 5 dribbles in, finds the high post, looks to drive, passes back out for the 3, 2. Shots long, yep, let the ball go to bounds. Big Cougars ball. 2-point lead for Seneca. Seneca boys are at state tomorrow night. So this game was originally scheduled for tomorrow night, but because of state, they moved it. Good 3 shot, and it's good. Good pass, good look, good form. Seneca content to set back and not come out and put that pressure on the Cougars with the ball movement. They're getting good 3 opportunities. That ball is going to go back to the Cougars. So ball fumbled by number 5, King, as the Cougars now have the lead for the first time this half. High pressure, looking for the trap in the high post. Good find to Quaddy. Passes back, little rough pass, ball's tipped. Understanding the plays change after the initial possession as you secure it. Still got to check through to where it's going. Watch out for, good job not dribbling into that pressure. Tough pass. Julie saves it, but able to be secured by Seneca. 44 bringing the ball up. Pressure in the high post. Here comes the cutter. Jump shot, hard. Rebound. Got to get a box on that. Watch out for that corner. Jesse handles the pressure. Handles the pressure again. Takes a floating jump shot, makes it, and gives the Cougars a lead again. So 30-29, 4:16 left in the third quarter. Pressure in the high post. Gets around Doris. Looks like she dragged a foot a little bit. Long shot. Puts herself in a position. Just pushes the defenders out of the way to find where she wants and able to make the shot. Be careful, she's going to get herself into trouble. Tough pass, but able to secure it by Stout. Pass over to Sanchez. Sanchez for the long 2, long. Good block out by Allie. Back over to Beaver. She takes her opportunity. It's going to be off to the right. Good hustle by Sanchez. Seneca's able to secure it. Drives it on Doris. Doris secures the rebound. Passes the ball up to Sanchez. Sanchez to Quaddy. Take that shot, Jenna! Announcer makes weird words. Talking to random Quaddy. Yeah, we got a timeout. Can't dribble in the spot where they're wanting you to go. They're trying to pressure Beaver into that corner where you already got 2 defenders with the backcourt and the out of bounds, and to close that box down trap. And so Jess has been able to do a good job of driving out of that several times. That's a tough position to be in. So back and forth here. Game, really tight game here in the third quarter. As each team swapping the lead back and forth. 3:13 on the actual game clock. Cougars ball. Good timeout by coach. Not give up the possession. Sanchez to throw the ball in. Goes into Beaver. Still running that same defense. Good skip pass. Julie with the 3. Oh! Just short. Doris secures the rebound. We definitely got to reach. It's Doris. Doris gets the reach by number 24. So Black's ball underneath. A little confused on where they're going. Straight up to Lackey's open. This is the shot. Trying to get the ball out. Gets it to Jesse for a 2. Long. Rebound secured by 44. Passes the ball up. Not secure in her dribble. 33. Pass up to 44. Takes the two-handed shot. Falls short. Gets her own rebound. Drives in. Can't let that happen, defense. Jesse wisely staying in the middle of the court. Good bounce pass by Stout. Ball stolen, and we're going to get a jump ball.
Good job, Huzzy.
So a great bounce pass found, but Doris dribbles right into the defender. Stout to throw the ball in. It's kind of tough pass. Doris unable to secure it. 24 passes back out to 5. 5 thinks about it. Skip pass. One more to 44. Looks for the drive. Sanchez jumps up, brings defense. Ball into the high post. Lackey's there. Doris is there. We're going to get called for the reach. Doris had the Lackey had the defensive position. And then as she stepped around her, Doris came in for the help and just got called for the reach. Thankfully, that's just her third foul, if I remember correctly, for the evening. Seneca opens up their largest lead. 4 points. Opportunity to make it 5. Going to trap that. It's a tough spot to drive into. Jesse's able to handle it. Drives into another trap. Pulls up for the short jumper and misses. Fast break opportunity. Pass is long. Not tipped. So they'll go back to the Cougars. Jesse creating undue pressure for herself by dribbling into that trap. And there's another one. Able to get it out. Skip pass to Stout. Stout for 3, just long. For 5 for the rebound. Good pressure by Jesse. Pass to the high post. Jesse secures the rebound. And she gets with the block. Tough foul. Jesse's dribbling on the baseline. 24 closes out, pushes her out of bounds. Allie continues to be, tells she's okay, talks to the ref. It just shows that she's all right. Not a lot of space there between the out of bounds and those bleachers. Got to get out of that trap. Tough pass. They read it. It's going to be step out of bounds, though. It'll stay Cougars' ball. Cougars need to get that ball in the middle of the court. Shot to bring the ball in. To Beaver. Screen over to the corner. Nice play. Sanchez just now. Tipped by Doris. Ball to the secure. Tipped again. Pass through. Good find. Open up now a 7-point lead. Stout passes the ball quickly. Able to handle the pressure. Continues to drive through the pressure. All the way skips it to Sanchez. Sanchez is going to make it. Good to see one of those drop. Good shot by Sanchez. Cougars continue to show great hustle and fight. Good pressure up high. Jesse pokes the ball free. Good play by Jesse. And a good shot. Good play by Beaver. Steal the ball and get the points and bring it to a 2-point lead. 17 seconds left. Got to watch the feet. Julia pokes the ball out. Ball underneath. Able to create. There's 3 seconds left. It's going to be poked out. And that'll be the end of the third quarter. So again, spirited third quarter here as both teams battle back and forth, looking to create some type of momentum. Late in the third quarter, Seneca Indians able to pull away their largest lead of the game, but had some big three opportunities. So the Cougars, plenty of three looks, and good three looks too, up of their offense. As the other teams are tend to kind of stay in, and great ball movement by the Lady Cougars to create those three opportunities. Just need a few more of those to drop. Defensively, the Indians are doing a good job of finding that next pass. And so as they're driving in, creating that penetration, they're opening up those backdoor cuts. And they've been able to find that backdoor cut several times for just an easy shot from the block. And so the Cougars keeping that head on a swivel as they're providing that pressure up so high to make sure they're tracking what's going on behind them. So fourth quarter here, go back with the starting five for the Cougars. Stout, Sanchez, Quaddy, Beaver, and Doris. And it'll be Seneca's ball to start the fourth quarter. Ball into 5. Pass up to 25. Looks in the high post. And we're going to get a foul called on Doris. So again, that play that they wanted to have was there if they would have found it, but 45 was able to drive through. I think it was number 0 was dropping through off of the backside. So shot rims out, stays a 4-point lead, 39-35, 7:54 left in the fourth quarter. Shots true on the second. 35-40. So she passes back to the high post, swings the pass, finds the middle, good find. Quaddy floats it over to Beaver. Ball's tipped. And that height advantage that Seneca has, tipping that pass. Over to 5 into the middle. Pressure on, and the shot falls for a 3-point play. So 45 Golden gets the ball on the inside. Comes through, Quaddy tries to block the shot, gets her feet moving, and gets called for the foul for the opportunity to make a 3-point play. Doris comes up with the rebound, passes it up to Beaver. Trap is waiting. Tough, ball was tipped. Quick pass down the court, Beaver's able to secure it. 5 puts the pressure on, but Doris secures it. Powerful skip pass. Good hands by Stout. Nice skip by Sanchez. Good take. Oh, just rims out. Good hustle. As Beaver comes, puts a hand on the ball. Quaddy grabs a hold of it, forces the jump. So early in the first half, Cougars having a tough time with their passing. Cleaned it up in the third quarter. Seneca really kind of jumping some of those passes. Long shot, rebound. Oh, ripped out of her hands. So Allie came down with the rebound. 45 came down, ripped it out of her hands, turns around and makes the shot. And they're starting to read these passes. Because of the pressure, Cougars making longer passes. Oh, that's a tough pass by Quaddy. Doris able to secure it. Goes up and gets 2 needed points for the Cougars. So good job by Doris. Get that inbounds. So again, pretty physical game here. Cougar fans not always happy whenever there's some of those loose balls and what's happening as both girls are just kind of fighting for the ball. So good Doris to get those points there. The last 2 points had to kind of slow down that run. that Seneca has created. As now they've been really kind of creating opportunities by getting the ball down low and using their size to their advantage.
Go Black.
So it's going to be Seneca's ball on the Cougars side. Coach waiting to see what they're in to put them in their defense. And so Cougars going down 2-3. Trying to take away. Seneca waiting for the pressure. Quaddy jumps the pass. We got to travel. Yeah, good call. She slipped, but she rolled over the ball. And that's a travel. So a turnover will be Cougars' ball. Beaver brings the ball up. Waits, floats it over to Doris. Doris packs the ball up. Tries to set the screen. Beaver feels that pressure. Ball gets tipped. Fast break opportunity for Seneca. Sanchez comes up and hard fouls. If you're not gonna, if you don't want to make the shot, went for. I would definitely have to say that was all ball and 2 arms, very clearly. So that sends number 0 to the line to shoot 2. 7-point lead for Seneca Indians. Good on the first. Seneca shot well from the free throw line tonight. Had plenty of opportunities. Gets set for the second. Good on the second. 9-point lead. Wave off the basket. Said she crossed the line, so they wave off the points. So instead of 9, it's an 8-point game. Beaver brings the ball up. Skips the ball. Hard pass to Sanchez. Sanchez for 3, short. Quaddy going up for the rebound. Ball rolling loose. And we're going to get a foul called on Sanchez. As Julia came in there, made some contact as she was going for the loose ball. Had about a little jarring back and forth between the fan base. Cougars put up the high pressure. Good jump by Jesse. Ball's loose. Which way is that going? And it's going to stay. Good pressure by Jesse. Ball's long. Secure, cut her through, and we're going to get another foul. This one on Sanchez. Okay, so that's a shooting foul. So that's the 5th team foul on the Cougars this quarter. It's really quick. Just under 3 minutes into the 4th quarter, Cougars with already 5 team fouls. Not quite sure the foul count here on Sanchez. She's had 2 fouls this quarter. Both just hustling for the ball. Rebound secured by Quaddy. Ball up to Beaver. Over to Stout. Pressure coming. Stout handles it. Passes through. Finds Sanchez. Sanchez over to Doris. And more pressure. Nice skip past to Sanchez. Definitely stepped out of bounds. Quaddy with the hustle. And we're going to get a jump ball. So Sanchez looked like she stepped out of bounds whenever that happened. But there was no call there. As Lackey comes now in for Quaddy. Push through with her left. Seneca's really starting to do a really good job of jumping those passes. Yeah, there you go. Put that high post in there. Create that option. Movement. Good screen by Lackey. 3 just off. Nice rebound by Beaver. Just misses long. Pushes the ball up. Oh, got to be on the right side, Julia. Long 3. Bounces high. And it's hit the wire after the shot, so it's a dead ball. Cougars ball. Cougars down 8. Good pass. Bounce pass in. Takes the move. Cuts underneath. We're going to get a foul here. Number 5 came across. Excuse me. The foul's going to be on Lackey. So it looked to me like Lackey had possession of the ball. And 5 came in and ripped it free. But instead, the ref saw the opposite of that. Where number 5, King, had the ball. And she said maybe that Lackey came through trying to rip it free. So it sends her back to the line as they try to extend the Seneca Indians' lead. Flat off the back of the rim. It's ready for her second. Long. Beaver with the rebound. Skips it over Sanchez. Good find to Lackey. Lackey turns and looks. Swings it back up to the top. Good touch. Ball's tipped. Way to fight through by Stout. And a good find to get Doris. So good ball movement, even off of the deflected pass. Picks up her dribble. Got 5 seconds, and we got a timeout. Good full court pressure jump by the Cougars to catch Seneca not ready. So we got a timeout there, so I love the play call by the Cougars to all of a sudden kind of jumping that full court pressure without much notice. Creates the pressure. 44 picks up the dribble. Has nowhere to go with it. And the Cougars doing a great job of guarding every one of the next passes. So great opportunity, great momentum going into this timeout. 3:36 on the game clock. That's an opportunity for the Cougars to continue to push back on Seneca's lead. If I was really good at my job, I'd be keeping individual stats during the game, be able to tell you where we stand in foul trouble as individual players. But yeah, I'm not that guy tonight. But what we do have is 5 team fouls for the Cougars, no fouls at all for Seneca. And it'll be Seneca's ball underneath. 6-point lead. Cougars still playing full court pressure, looks like in man. 44 now have a place to go with it. Breaks the press, drives in. Blocked by Doris, and we're going to get a foul. So Doris with a good block comes up with the ball, 25-26. 25 comes in across, gets called for the foul. First team foul for Seneca. 3:28 left in the game. Seneca continues to run this high 1-2-1. Sorry, well, it's like a really 1-3-1. High pass over Lackey's head. Cougars stay in the full court press. 44 brings the ball in. Jesse applying pressure. Reaches for the ball. Skip over to 5. Cuts through on Alley. Floating shot. Makes it. Sends it back to an 8-point lead. 3 minutes left in the game. Stout has the ball. Bounce pass. Looks through the lane. And that's another in-there pass. And we're going to get a timeout. Not quite sure on that play if Lackey was supposed to cut in or stay there. So Beaver trying to find that pass down there. It just goes off wide. So coach here talking to the team. So the Cougars here running the spread offense based around trying to move the ball quickly, trying to create that open position. It's opened up quite a bit of opportunities to make some threes tonight. So the Cougars have made some of them, but not enough. And Seneca continues to have success by driving the ball down through the lane. So 2:49 left in the game. Both teams get another game no matter what. The winner will play Saturday against either Macaulay or Diamond at 12:30. Now the loser will play Macaulay or Diamond on Saturday at 11. All games here at Diamond. There goes Cougars come out on the court. It's going to be Seneca's ball. On the 24. It's over to 5. Sides fed into a primary ball handler. Jesse chasing. Good job by the defense closing it off. Ball down low. Lackey gets back. Alley able to secure the steal. Good play by Stout. Up to Sanchez. Sanchez over to Beaver. Quick pass. Beaver looks for a tough pass. Finds it over to Stout. Stout for a big 3 just short. Unable to get the rebound. Ball almost thrown away. Oh, Jesse's going to get called for the reach. And she came across trying to keep that ball loose. So that's going to send Seneca to the line. A couple substitutions here. We'll get after the first free throw. So 44, Seneca's point guard. Does the line to shoot 2. Again, trying to extend the lead further. As long as the first 11 comes in for 0, and Quaddy comes in for Lackey. 2:18 left. 8-point game. Shots long. Dorsch on the rebound. Skips the ball up just too high. Just too high for Stout to be able to secure it. Ball tipped. Back over. Quaddy gets the tip. Quaddy gets another tip. Hustles, gets on the ground. What do we got here? Not quite sure what the call was. Jump ball. So the jump ball stays Seneca. Cougars go man on the inbounds. Got to watch for that lob in. Curl back lob. The 44. They're content to run some time here. Ball passes back out for the 3. Big 3. Look at the 11-point game. Late in the game. Sanchez, can we answer? Yes! We do. Good shot by Sanchez. Nobody back. Nobody back on defense. Easy points. Carly drives in, scoops. Unable to come up with a shot. Minute 13 left in the game. Seneca content to run out the clock. Cougars applying pressure. We got a foul by Stout. So we got number 5 to the line, issue 2. Long. Cougars need to be able to get the ball back down that court quickly. They've had to get in plenty of opportunities at range. Good box out. But unable to secure the ball. I'll skip to 25, back into the high post. Gonna be Doris with the reach. Julia with the reach. Cougars playing tight defense. Seneca's trying to run out the clock. Good pressure. Cougars not trying to foul, but definitely trying to put on the pressure. Stout, good trap there. And what we're going to get? We're going to get a jump. Now, she was falling to the ground. If they had both possession on the ball, that's a jump. But if not, that should have been a travel. Beaver bring the ball up. High screen. Ball's tipped. A lot of those tip passes tonight. Oh, good help. Doris comes back cross on the help. Oh, that's going to be a foul. Cougars getting a substitution for the rest of their bench here. Same thing with Seneca, 16 seconds left. Good on the first. So we got Hetzel, Doris coming in, as well as Lackey. Coming in tonight. Seneca holds on to an 11-point lead. Loose rebound. Claudia reaches for it. Gets the ball, finds Lawrence. Lawrence pushing the ball up the court. Skip pass. We'll call it a pass shot. It's one of those two. Cougars continue in the high full court pressure. Sanchez is going to get called for the reach. Sends number 1 to the line. So Cougars had the lead in the third quarter, and Seneca was able to pull away, and just here late in the game, just been able to really pour it on here, as they now have a 12-point lead. Well, it's a long shot of some kind, and that's the game. So New Heights Cougars lose in the consolation bracket, 54-42. Seneca Indians able to just really pull away late in the fourth quarter. Really, in the end of the third quarter, they pulled away and then able to seal the game in the fourth. So New Heights Lady Cougars will play on Saturday, the loser of the McCauley Diamond game, which is happening later tonight. So 11 o'clock on Saturday, the last game in the consolation bracket for the Lady Cougars. So really hard fought first half. Cougars doing a great job keeping the pressure on, forcing some turnovers, and then went into half with just a 1-point deficit, and then coming then into the second half, still real back and forth until late in the third quarter, whenever Diamond was able to really take advantage of their size advantage, and put that kind of pressure on underneath the basket, and just Cougars not able to kind of size them up, body them up, and just gave too many opportunities up underneath. Some decent shooting at range for the Lady Cougars. You wish you would have seen a few more of those drop late in the game, and to kind of even up the score, but still a hard-fought battle. I liked what I saw out of them. We were also missing Truly Prater tonight. He's another varsity player, and that would have helped maybe give some fresh legs from time to time to have her in the rotation as a guard. So Cougars still developing early in the season. We'll get Ella Nelson back hopefully next week. For her, such a spark of defense and offense. And so, so we'll be back with our next game. Thanks for watching, and go Cougars.